friends, today we have discussed the synthetic applications of organomagnesium compounds. What is the organomagnesium compound? It's nothing but the Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent means RMgX. Okay. In today's lecture we have seen here from this, using this Grignard reagent we are synthesizing the new organic compounds here. You know the different types of functional group or organic compounds. For example, alkane. We can synthesize alkane from this Grignard reagent. First application we have seen here, synthesis of alkane. Okay. How alkane is formed? We see this type of reaction in previous lecture. Then also I have right here, when this RMgX, that means Grignard reagent, is reacted with water, alcohol or amine, it gives the alkane. Okay, we have seen in previous lecture. That means this Grignard reagent when reacted with water, it gives alkane. You know that magnesium has a partial positive charge and its R is any alkyl or aryl group here. So it's a negatively charged. Okay, it's act as a base and this base is abstracted this proton from this water. That means here this hydrogen is abstracted from this and hydroxy group removed here. So RH, that means alkane, is synthesized and another product is magnesium hydroxy halide. Magnesium hydroxy halide. Okay, we have taken here a general example. You can take an particular example also. For example, methyl magnesium iodide is reacted with water. What is the product? Methane. Okay, so I have right here this CH3 delta negative, delta positive. Okay. CH4 directly, that means it's a methane. And another byproduct is MgIOH. Always remember that this halide is flipped in ending. So magnesium hydroxy iodide. Magnesium hydroxy iodide. I have written here magnesium in abbreviated form. Okay. Now another group is, you know, here, which is acidic, having an acidic proton. This one is ethanol. Okay. So we take another example here, CH3Mgi plus ethanol. It's a ethanol. Ethyl group. This is, and this is OH, hydroxy. So ethyl alcohol or ethanol. Ethyl alcohol is a common name and ethanol is a IUPAC name. So by using this, we can again synthesize the alkane. This delta negative, delta positive. Here delta negative is attacking on this active hydrogen atom and here bond will be breaked and formation of CH4, that is methane. But byproduct is different here. What is the byproduct? MgIOC2H5. That means magnesium ethoxy iodide. Magnesium ethoxy iodide. Okay. Another example we have taken here. For example, instead of methyl group there is ethyl. Ethyl I have by abbreviated form here ET, MgI plus, now I have taken same ethanol here. Again I can write ethanol like this also, ETOH. It is same, both are same to each other. Okay, this is also ethyl group, this is ethyl group, this is O, and here it's a hydrogen, it's ethanol, and this is ethanol. Okay, now when Grignard reagent ethyl magnesium iodide is reacted with ethanol, this ethyl group abstracted this proton and we get ethane. So I have write the formula C2H5 and this hydrogen C2H6. Okay, ethane plus, what is the byproduct? MgIOET. That means magnesium ethoxy iodide. See this example. Here we change the Grignard reagent, but we keep constant the another reagent, that is ethanol. We get different types of alkane from this different Grignard reagent, but byproduct is same here. Okay. Now another example here. It reacted with ammonia also. So C2H5 MgBr plus ammonia. What is the functional group of ammonia? NH3. So it's, I have write like this, HNH2 for the convenience. It's delta negative, delta positive. So it attack on the this hydrogen, this group will be removed here. So it's a C2H6. You will get ethane plus MgBr and this amine. So its name is magnesium aminobromide. Okay, and it's ethane. Okay, so if we want alkane from the Grignard reagent, you can use any reagent here, such as ethanol or amine group, okay, or water also. So it gives the alkane. Now we can synthesize the alkene from the Grignard reagent. Second is alkene. How alkene is synthesized? Okay, for this we have react this Grignard reagent with the unsaturated halogen derivative. Okay, so Grignard reagent react with unsaturated halogen derivative. For synthesis of alkene, we have here react Grignard reagent with the unsaturated halogen derivative. See here one example. I have taken firstly common example, R and G X plus any halogen derivative. So for example, iodo CH2 CH double bond CH2. Okay, this is the when we give the numbering 1 2 3, so it's a 3 iodopropene. 3 iodoprop. Where is the alkene group? At first position, so I have write here propene. Okay, so it's a unsaturated compound. As there is the double bond, we say here the unsaturated compound. This is halogen derivative of alkene. So from this we can synthesize a new alkene, which is the higher alkene. That means from lower alkene we can synthesize the higher alkene. But which type of alkene here? there is unsaturated halogen derivative of this alkene we have used. What actually reaction is very easy. Only remember that this Grignard reagent. Okay, you know that magnesium is delta positive and R group is delta negative. What is the function of delta negative? It attacks on the positively charged atom. In this 3-iodopropane, where is the positively charged carbon? As this halogen is electronegative one, so I have write here delta negative, this carbon is delta positive. Okay, like this. So this R group is attacked on this carbon and this iodyl group is removed here. That means it is in the form of I minus. Okay, and you know that I minus and Mg is delta plus and iodine is delta minus. So it formed the bond with this magnesium, and our compound is like this: R CH2 CH double bond CH2 plus MgX, and here I group. That is our alkene. It's synthesized here. Okay, now I have take another example. CH3 MgBr. It's a methyl magnesium bromide. Methyl magnesium bromide. Okay, this is reacted with same I have considered here 3-iodopropane. Now, what is the product? This CH3 group is attacked on this CH2. Why this CH2? Since this CH2 or this carbon is attached to electronegative group, and here most possibility to break the bond. Okay, easily this iodide is removed. You know the size of iodine or halogen compounds is easily electronegative atoms are there. Halogens are electronegative atoms, so it always want to acquire a negative charge on it. So this bond will be break here and I minus will be formed, and this I minus is reacted with this magnesium. So what is the product? CH3. This CH3 is reacted with this CH2, and as it is, reaction will be there. So plus MgBr I. Okay, both are halogens, so I have given the nomenclature in the alphabetical form. So B, bromo and iodo. So B is first. So magnesium, bromo, iodide. Okay, and what is this compound? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 means butane. Okay, but it's alkene, so it's a butene. And which position is double bond? It is at the first carbon atom. So but 1 in. I have written like this: but 1 in. 1 means position of alkene group. Okay, and butene, since it's alkene, that means we have get here a higher alkene from the lower alkene. And but this alkene is not only the alkene, it's a halogen derivative of this alkene. That is unsaturated halogen derivative is reacted with the Grignard reagent. It gives the higher alkenes. Okay, such that we have synthesized alkane and alkene. Now we try to synthesize the alkene. Higher alkyne can be synthesized by using the lower alkynes. Okay, and this lower alkynes is reacted with the Grignard reagent, and this further reacted with the alkyl halide, and it gives the higher alkane. We will see here with the help of reaction. For example, I have taken a lower alkyne, that is the propyne. When I have said here alkyne, that means there is Y and E, there is triple bond. Okay, so and you know that the valency of carbon atom, it's a 4 valency. Okay, this carbon is bonded with this carbon by 3 bonds. Okay, now there is required 1 bond, so it's with the hydrogen atom. Okay, this carbon atom satisfied the 4 valency. Here it formed the bond with this carbon 1 and this carbon with 3 bonds. Okay, so there is 4 valency. This carbon is attached with 3 hydrogen and 1 carbon atom. That means it shows the 4 valency. Every structure which have the carbon atom, it shows the 4 valency. Okay, so it's alkyne one and its name is propyne. Okay, now this lower alkyne is reacted with any Grignard reagent. I have taken here methyl magnesium chloride or bromide. So remove this halogen, is any halogen I have can take here, but I have write methyl magnesium bromide. So it's a methyl magnesium bromide. I don't know what is the reaction. Okay, but I know the mechanism. What happened into the reaction? You know that magnesium is electropositive, so I have write here delta plus and CH3 is delta minus. Okay, now it's a nucleophilic, or you can say that it's a basic, and or you can say that negative charge, that means it's a electron rich. Okay, and you know that who is the rich, it gives to a deficient species. That means rich person gives the money to any deficient or any person to require the money. Okay, like this here this CH3 group is electron rich. Now it attacks on the this carbon atom. Okay, so sorry, this hydrogen, since it works as a base, and you know that base function of base is abstracting the hydrogen atom, so it abstract this hydrogen atom. Okay, and as I have like this, so this carbon is electronegative. That means this I have shown here like the bond. So CH3 abstract this hydrogen atom and this bond will be break here, H plus and C minus. Okay, when bond is break, what happen? Ions will be formed. Okay, which ions? H plus and C minus. So this minus is reacted with this plus. Okay, so what is the product? CH3, I have write like this, CH3 as it is, CH3 C triple bond C. This electronegative carbon atom is bonded with this positive magnesium, MgBr. Okay, so new Grignard reagent is firstly formed from this propyne and this Grignard reagent. Okay, this, and another byproduct is methane. Now in this case, alkane or methane here is the byproduct. We want here a new Grignard reagent, since we want to synthesize a new alkynes or higher alkynes. Okay, now what we have done here, we have react the Grignard reagent with the lower alkyne and we get a new alkyne Grignard reagent here. Now this is reacted with, consider this is the R group. Okay, and you know that RMgX, okay, is reacted with any alkyl halide. So I have write any alkyl halide here, methyl iodide. Okay, what happened? This negatively charged, you know that this magnesium is delta positive, this carbon is delta negative. In this two methyl iodide, this iodine is delta negative and this CH3 is delta positive. That means this carbon is bonded with this methyl group. Okay, here. So it attacked on this carbon atom and this iodine is removed here. So what is the product? CH3, C, triple bond C and CH3. Okay, that means new methyl group or alkyl group is added to this new synthesized Grignard reagent. Okay, so here we obtain this alkyne. and this alkyne having one more carbon atom compared to this. Okay, so it's very easy to remember the reaction. Only remember that alkyne is synthesized from the lower alkyne. Okay, and if we synthesize the higher alkyne, there must be addition of the carbon atom, and we add the carbon atom through this reaction, in this reaction through the alkyl halide. Okay, so in first step, new Grignard reagent is formed here, that is alkyne Grignard reagent, which reacted with alkyl halide, and we get here a higher alkynes, and byproduct is MgBrI. Okay, what is the name? Here both are the halogen compounds, so we go through the alphabetical order here, bromo and iodo. So bromo is first, magnesium bromo iodide. Okay, and alkyne, there is 4 carbon atom, that means butane. Okay, butane, like the butane, but it's alkyne, so we say that butane. Okay, butane. But where is the alkyne group or this triple bond, position of this triple bond? After the second carbon atom. So I have write here but2ine, YNE. Okay, what is this numbering is must be given here, since nomenclature will be changed. If you write down only the butane, it's not the correct one. Okay, actually it's a IUPAC nomenclature system, and you must know the how we get the numbering to this chain. Okay, this is not important here. Actually, now what you see, firstly the synthesis of alkane, then synthesis of alkene, and after that synthesis of alkynes. Okay, like that we can synthesize here ether also. Fourth one is ether. Okay, RO. Here also we can synthesize the ether by lower halogenated ether. Okay, that means reaction with Grignard reagent with the halogenated ether. Okay, here what we have done, react it. Grignard reagent react with the halogenated ether. Okay, it gives higher ether. Actually it's not the notes or but only the you understand what we have done. So I have write here, we understand only the how we done the reaction. Okay, and what happened here into the reaction. Now we synthesize ether, but which ether? Higher ethers. In previous examples also we have synthesized higher alkynes or alkynes. Okay, so like that we synthesize here higher ether, but from which? Halogenated ether. So we take any Grignard reagent, for example methyl magnesium chloride, which is reacted with halogenated ether. So it's simple example I have right here. It's a dimethyl ether. So in this, one hydrogen is replaced by halogen. So I have right here the halogenated ether. It's a halogenated ether. What happened in this reaction? You know that actually the mechanism is same in every reaction, but another reactant is different. So reaction is very easy here. Chlorine is electronegative. Okay, more electronegative than oxygen, so delta negative, and this delta positive. So we break bond between this carbon and halogen. Okay, so what happen when we break the bond? This CH3 group is attached with this CH2. Okay, negative carbon atom is attached with positive carbon atom here. So CH3, CH2, OCH3 plus this MgCl, Cl, that is MgCl2. Okay, so I have write like this also, MgCl2. Magnesium dichloride. What is the name of this ether? So it's a methyl group and this is ethyl group. So ethyl methyl ether. Okay. In this, firstly there is only 2 carbon atom and in product there is 3 carbon atom. That means we obtain here a higher ether from the lower ether. But which type of ether is? It is halogenated ether. Okay, it reacts with alkyl halide and it gives the higher ether. Like this, we can synthesize again organo metallic compounds also. You know the organometallic, one organometallic compound, that is Grignard reagent here, and also we have seen some examples of organometallic compound. Which is the organometallic compound? Lithium, zinc. Okay, lithium, zinc. This organometallic compound we have seen, but here we can synthesize again different organo compounds. For example, organo lead, again organo cadmium, again organo silicon compounds from the Grignard reagent. Okay, this type of compounds we have synthesized from the Grignard reagent. In first lecture we have studied the introductory part, in which we have studied the magnesium metal is more electropositive as compared to the second series or from transition metal ions. Okay, so lead here and silicon is in the 4th group. Okay, when you see the periodic table, Kasige-Sunpub, these two are in 4th group, and this cadmium in transition metal ions. Okay, transition metals. So its ionic character is less than this magnesium. So this magnesium can be replaced or can be formed, these compounds here, by reacting this Grignard reagent with the salt of this atom. This carbon is negatively charged and magnesium is positively charged. So Pb is formed bond with this ethyl group, but valency of this lead is 4 since it is in the 4th group. So compound is, we write here C2H5 taken for Pb, lead, and another Pb is here, its valency is 0, and what is the product? MgICl. Okay, but this reaction is not balanced, so we balance this reaction. Here there is 4 ethyl groups, so I have write here 4. Okay, now magnesium is 4, and in this case only one magnesium, so I have write here a 4. Okay, now there is 4 chloride atom and here 2, so I have write here 4 chlorine. Now there is 2 Pb, so I have write here Pb. Okay, its oxidation number is 0 and its oxidation number is +4 here. Okay, now this reaction is balanced one. Okay, so in this type we can synthesize a new lead, organo lead compound. Another organocadmium compound we have synthesized, C2H5 MgBr. Okay, ethyl magnesium bromide. cadmium CdCl2. Cadmium, that means it is into the transition stage, so its form, its oxidation state is 2 here in the case of cadmium. So 2 ethyl group is required. So I have write here 2 ethyl group. What is the product? Mg, Br, here Cl. But how many magnesium, chlorine and bromide? There is 2, 2, 2. Okay. So it's a balanced reaction. Okay. Now last one is organosilicon compounds. So again I have write the same compound, but silicon. So it's a salt of silicon chloride, SiCl4. Silicon is in the 4th group. So I have write SiCl4 here. Now its valency as the 4 C2H5 taken for Si plus. Okay, now here 4 ethyl group. So magnesium, there is 4 bromide and 4 chloride. So I have right here 4. This is all these 3 reactions are balanced one, and we have done here the synthesis of metallic compounds such as lead, cadmium and silicon. Okay, we reacted with this Grignard reagent with the salt of these metals, and we formed a new organometallic compounds here. I think you understand how this Grignard reagent is helped in the synthesis of alkane, alkene, alkynes, ethers, as well as these organometallic compounds. Okay, in next lecture we have seen another synthesis or another reactions. Okay, I hope you understand. Thank you very much.